It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll play host to a battle between conferences. Buckle up. There's football coming your way on Sunday night.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game, they tend to have the advantage.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
Mike, when you look around the league, there's just not a lot of quarterbacks that look and can play to the style of Anthony Richardson. He can make every throw on the field. He's big. He can run for power, run with speed. As he continues to iron out some of those flaws from coming out of season to injury, here in year two, I wouldn't be shocked by year end if he's a household name.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. Now it's going to be third down.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all three downs.
Jamel Dean that time, all over him in coverage.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. So, the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Right to the air, it's Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll go three tight ends here on first and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And the reception for Chris Godwin.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 9. They send Evans in motion. A 2nd down throw from Mayfield. That pass complete to the veteran, Sterling Shepard.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up 1st down. Here comes Otten in motion. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up the 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Sometimes it's just the case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this 1st down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the 1st down marker, sets up 4th down.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. Josh Downs set to return for the Colts. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Colts offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 2nd and 2. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. This returnable with Palmer. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bucs offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second and 7. Baker gonna give it to Irving. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll have more from Tampa after this. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They send Evans in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Open man, right side. He's got it. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really 2 types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
They send Evans in motion. On first down is Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
To the left side, to Godwin. great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They're called in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Josh Downs now on the return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll go again here with Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle's made at the 36.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That one complete to Pierce. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Richardson. He'll tuck it and take off. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Taylor gets it out of the pistol. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They go right back to Taylor. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Levante David doing his work on defense. Third and a yard. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. Here's Richardson. He gets this one complete to Pittman. And he's going to have a Colts first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. So they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Now another try at first and goal, albeit from a little further back. To throw, it's Richardson. Now he's into the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Buccaneers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing is Baker. He'll look underneath here for Irving. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Mayfield. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First and 10. Mayfield to throw. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Evans. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. Low-scoring game, all tied, 3rd quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the handoff, it's Irving. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
To throw is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. The main goal for these quarterbacks when they're facing zone defense, Mike, is to identify the soft spots quickly. You need your guys to get open and stay open all before that defense has a chance to get home with their rush. They want to tie the coverage in with the rush unit. Like you see here, when you can give good protection and your receivers can get open and find those open spots, you deliver the ball on time. There's a lot of room to operate.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They send Godwin in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bucs will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is Downs. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Colts offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Anthony Richardson. I mean, it's not hard to see why they want to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, both as a passer, but when you can get him as a designed runner, his size and speed, he is a handful for defenses.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And he'll get about 5. Now it's Taylor. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
The Colts about to kick this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchdown. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Godwin working the right side. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here's Irvin. Irvin's got a 1st down, still going. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Here's 1st and 10. They send Evans in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A give. This is Irving. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Colts offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A second down throw for Richardson. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
So from the 36, it is first and 10. Richardson to throw. He keeps it himself. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up the big gain.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Big play coming up. This is third down. Throwing, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Bucs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's first and 10. They'll run with Irving. And he's got it to the 14-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Here comes Otten in motion. They'll go again here with Irving. And the defense was ready for him this time. did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Right back to Irving. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here comes Otten in motion. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. He got Godwin. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the ground, it's Irving. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Here comes Otten in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a 1st down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So a win here for the Buccaneers.